So today we're going to talk about a popular question. It's called kind of the Gauss question, or I think it's the addition of consecutive integers. I know that sounds real complicated, but once you see it, you guys will understand it's really not that bad. If you guys want something more entertaining, I put up a cartoon video. It's about 12 minutes long. It's worth watching. It's pretty interesting. It's going to tell you the same thing I'm doing now. So if you want something more entertaining than me, that's probably the one for you. But anyway, so he was a German mathematician. This is before Germany is really a country, so I think he's actually born in the Holy Roman Empire in 1777. So this is questions, 300 years old, 250 years old or so. So it's much more modern than a lot of the classical problems we kind of look at. And Gauss was brilliant. Gauss was just super duper smart. So he showed a lot of prodigy kind of signs when he was a young kid, and his folks were pretty poor, but they put him into school, and then eventually he showed that he was so brilliant they had some royalty back in the day pretty much sponsor him to go to a very illustrious university and study under some very smart people. So he's a very smart guy. So the further you guys go in math, you'll see him kind of come up again and again and again. But let me give you the Gauss question. Okay, so there's a legend that says that, Gauss, when he was little in the poor school, had a very lazy teacher, and the teacher pretty much wanted to relax for a day, so he gave them busy work, right? So he went to all the kids and he said, all right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to add up all the digits between 1 and 100, right? So all the way up to 97, 98, 99, and 100, right? So pretty much add up all the digits, right? So what happened was that he gave this assignment, and little kid Gauss at grade school level or whatever pretty much wrote down on his little chalkboard, and like 30 seconds later went back up to the teacher and said, hey, I'm done. And the teacher kind of laughed it off and looked at his answer, and turns out he was right. So the teacher was kind of astonished that he was able to figure out a way to do this very, very quickly. And so it was like, this kid's genius. Is it really that brilliant? And I'll give you guys a second to look at it. So if you want to pause the video and see if you can figure out how he got the answer so fast, the answer is 5,050, by the way. So if you want to pause it, give yourself a second. So I'll go over what it is now. What did he do? Was Gauss figured out 1 plus 100 is 101, yes? Right? 1 plus 100 is 101. And 2 plus 99 is 101. And 3 plus 98 is 101, right? So what you get is you get all these different combinations: 4 plus 97, 5 plus 96, like all these equal 101, right? And all you have to do is keep going down. These numbers keep going up, right, until you get to 50, and these numbers keep going down until you get to 51, and you've got all these pairs that equal 101. And how many do you have? You have 50 of them. So what you really get is, hey, what's 50 times 101, right? And again, even if you had to, break out, a little side work and say, all right, well, 0 and 5, 0, 5, right? So even if you had to take a second to do that, this is really not as complicated as a problem as you think. And that's really kind of what you want to get at of this, is that it wasn't that he was, brilliant in the fact that he was able to do computations really fast. It was brilliant in the fact that he was able to find a faster, more economical, just easier way to do what would otherwise be a very tedious, long problem, right? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 16. Like that would just get just so monotonous, especially when you get up to 67 and 68, 60, like those kind of numbers that become just a huge pain to add. That this is a more efficient way to do the problem. So, the brilliance in it is not necessarily the math, it's the method and the creativity and the different way to approach the problem, okay? So his teacher just thought this would be busy work, and he found a different lens to view the problem under and was able to do it very, very quickly. So I hope you guys got something out of that more than just math, that it's, you know, a method of thinking more than anything. I will also say the first time I ever got posed this question, I was so proud of myself because I very quickly added up all the numbers in the same way and I got 5,000. I was so disappointed the first time I heard this problem. And obviously this is much further on than what I, you know, than when Gauss did it. What I figured is if I put a 0 in the front, they would all add up to 100, right? So what I figured is I was like, all right, well, it's 100 plus 0, right? Because 0 doesn't really mean anything. 99 plus 1, 98 plus 2, right? And this would lead me to 5,000. The problem is if 100 is even, when I add this extra digit down here, the 0, it makes it an odd sequence. So you get down to this for, what is this, 50 plus 49, I'm sorry, Jesus. You get down to 51 plus 49, and there's no room for 50. You get 51 plus 49, and then you have to remember that 50, since it's an odd number, is left in the middle. So just, you know, I thought I was so smart, you know, because I figured out the method to do it, and then I figured out the 50 in the middle. So anyway, there's no IXL skill, so try and do a couple of problems on the Hawaii page if you'd like. If not, just, you know, watch the videos and relax, guys, okay? Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.